Hi, welcome back everybody to my blog. There's something I wanted to talk about today with regards to what I put on my blog. Up on that top right corner there of the blog, you'll see I have a place where you can submit stories or whatever if you want to have it published on my site without any worry of copyright infringement or anything like that. Also added to this, there's something else I wanted to try with those of you following my blog or those of you who want to try this. What I've experienced with my books, I've written 6, 3 of them have been published. Definitely there's great stories that just aren't being published. That's just the nature of the business. The publishing companies really just want to put out there what's going to do well in kind of mainstream media, and as we kind of know now about the internet, nichiness is really what works. I mean, you may have written a story about scientific robots or something, way out there, but it's something you're passionate about. But that is something that works on the internet, the nichiness. There are people that the internet's able to find that'll want to read your story. So really what I want to do is, if you don't want to submit, pieces of your work or whatever, go ahead and email me through that same link up on that top right corner. Maybe 2 or 3, 1, whatever, paragraphs summarizing your story. And then I would encourage you to have a blog maybe similar to mine, or another website or something on the internet where people can go to read more about your story. If it's one you've already submitted to a publisher, many publishers, and it's been turned down, I encourage you, make the story available online. People will start to know you as an author, start to understand your writing and get a real feel for it. I would encourage you to do that. I have 3 books that were published out of my 6, so there's definitely books that maybe were too nichey, or books that just the publishing company didn't feel would do well. My first book, Sleep Talker, just kind of a real general romance that'll fit well into the general romance audience. I was passionate about it. It was a great book. Second one that got published was Criminal Intent: The Becoming. Kind of a criminal story, fit well into that niche genre there. The last one that got published, The Author, just again a real general romance novel. But I've also written books like the latest one that I wrote, Jackson County. Myself being of the LDS faith, I wanted to try something in that niche a little bit. So I wrote about Jackson County. It's the LDS belief that Jackson County will turn into the New Jerusalem someday, where Christ will rule on the American continent. So I wanted to write kind of a futuristic romance, LDS kind of story based on that. So as you can hear, it's very nichey. There's not everybody that's going to like that kind of book.